14 tips that will make you rich in Adopt Me's Christmas update. But first, if you'd like to win an Arctic Dusk Dragon, make sure you like this video and subscribe. I'm giving away 5 of these throughout the month of December to my subscribers, just like this lucky person who already got one. Starting off with tip number 1 is to go and do your daily task board. Now this might seem overlooked, but by going and completing these 3 tasks, you literally go and get an Aztec egg. And by going and getting an Aztec egg completely for free, you're earning yourself a pretty decent amount of value, which you can then go and use to trade into Christmas pets or whatever you want. For example, an Aztec egg is worth around 0.08 in value, which means you could probably theoretically go and trade it for the humbug pet, but I think you could easily go and get better overpays than this. Honestly, you get bucks and an egg. What's not to love about this? You can probably trade these eggs very easily and quickly for the Christmas pets. So not only will you go and get an egg, you're also going to go and earn the bucks from going and doing this. And this resets every 24 hours, and you can go and get yourself an additional egg, meaning every month you can get 30 eggs for free. And for anyone curious, 30 eggs is worth 2.5 ride potions. So 1 month of completing free tasks every single day can go and earn you 2.5 items that normally cost you Robux. And there we go, I literally did it in under a minute, and now I can go and claim myself a completely free egg. And by doing that, you also go and get the bonus task, which is host a party, which literally takes 10 seconds. To do that, you literally just press throw party. There we go. Now for tip number 2, a lot of you guys most likely forgot that you are meant to collect your lures. Now, why would you forget? Well, everyone's got the Christmas house. They probably haven't decorated it. And in the Christmas house, well, you probably don't have your lures inside. Every single 4 hours, you should go and claim your lures. Why? Well, you're gonna go and get bucks. You're gonna go and get age up potions. You could go and get a 1 in 10,000 pet, which would also make you insanely rich. Or you could literally get 10,000 bucks from this. I got 50, but there is a 1 in 10,000 chance of going and getting 10,000 bucks, which is really, really cool. The same odds of getting the Frostbite Bear, so that's pretty fun. But because everyone's upgrading their Christmas house, this one right here, most people are forgetting to go and collect their lures over Christmas. I really advise you need it, because you need to go and get as much bucks as you can. Tip number 3 is to use your pet pen. I know this might sound silly, but I have seen so many houses where people don't go and use their pet pen. Make sure you go and have at least 4 pets in it. Obviously, I bought the game pass so I can have 5 pets in. And what you want to be doing is making sure that you're going and claiming the XP, because obviously it will only level up to 1 stage. You have to claim it and then it will level up, and you can't go and just make it from newborn to fully grown without going and claiming it per stage. By going and playing, it actually ages your pets faster rather than being AFK off the game. But say you don't have any pets in here, then you're literally just missing out on free XP. Now, what I advise you do is have pets that you're trying to age up, or because it's Christmas, if I was you, I would put Christmas pets in there. For example, the humbug or the doves. And neon doves, which is the newest pet, this one right here, the turtle doves, is so nice, and it gets so much value. The value that you get once you make this thing neon is significantly better. And honestly, to go and make a neon dove, it's really quick. You don't have to even leave it that long inside of the pet pen, and you can then go and trade these things really easily and really quickly. How I said that you need as much bucks as possible? Well, let me tell you why. Because it's Christmas, right? What would you go and spend your bucks on during a Christmas update? Well, what if I told you you can go and spend your bucks into gingerbread? A lot of you guys absolutely love this concept, but honestly, I don't think it's realistically the best of deals. If you go and speak to Billy over here, you can go and click through all of this, exchange 550 bucks, and you get 5,000 gingerbread for 550 bucks. Honestly, I wouldn't advise doing this. I know a lot of people might be desperate to go and get gingerbread, but by playing one minigame of the Bar Humbug, if you do well, you will actually get 5,000 gingerbread, which means you can get 5,000 gingerbread by playing a minigame for 2 minutes. In what scenario can you earn 550 bucks in Adopt Me within 2 minutes? Pretty much 0 scenarios can you go and earn bucks that quickly. So if I was you, I wouldn't personally go and buy this, to be honest. I would just advise you keep your bucks. You're probably better off spending those bucks on eggs and trading the eggs rather than going and turning it into gingerbread and you're better off just going and getting the gingerbread from the other methods. Up next is hatching eggs. That's right, going and hatching Christmas eggs, because you technically can hatch Christmas pets out of eggs now, which is interesting. Let me go and demonstrate what I mean. This right here is the crystal egg and the basic egg, and as you can see, we can currently go and hatch, where is it? There we go, the turtle doves, which is a rare. What's your odds of hatching a rare? 30%. Well, it's then divided by what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I'm not saying it. I know my pet's called that. Someone gave it like that. Yeah, so this odds are 6. So your odds are okay to go and get the turtle dove, I guess. But obviously you can hatch any Christmas pet in this. Well, when they Adopt Me said any, it's technically not any. They didn't go and include the gingerbread character. What's it called? The gingerbread thing, Sasquatch. I spoke to them and they said because of the way that you get it, they thought it wasn't fair to go and have it in the egg. Which is a shame. I tried to convince them to add it, but I guess they probably won't ever go and add it into the egg. But that does also mean that you can get a humbug out of the basic egg, 60% odds to go and get it common. So you could end up going and hatching a humbug. Now, do I advise going and hatching these eggs now? No. Wait until the final week of the Christmas update to go and hatch the Christmas pets. Why the final week? Because then you will be able to hatch the legendaries. There's going to be legendaries in the Christmas update, which you're going to be able to buy with gingerbread. If you can buy it with gingerbread, that means it's going to be available in these eggs. So if you want to have a chance of going and getting them, and you already have some eggs stacked up, you might as well go and hatch these eggs during this event. Because if you were to hatch it any other time, you would basically be missing out on the opportunity to get Christmas pets. My next tip is to join Adopt Me's admin abuse. In the last admin abuse, they gave us Christmas pets such as the humbug. I think they gave us 2 or 3 humbugs for free. They also gave us like 35,000 gingerbread for free by literally just playing. They literally gave every single person completely free gingerbread. So if you want to get rich really quickly, that will basically instantly go and give you pets or a ton of gingerbread. You could spend that gingerbread and buy 3 humbugs instantly by just sitting AFK during the admin abuse. You don't even have to play the admin abuse. Honestly, I'd advise it. I'll be live streaming it. But join Adopt Me's Christmas admin abuse. They'll give you a bunch of gingerbread. And with that gingerbread, you can spend it on what you want or go and save it up for later. Tip number 9 is to go and be patient when trading. Now this might sound a little bit strange, but recently I filmed a video where I traded just a Dusk Dragon on a brand new account. That way I wouldn't go and get any overpays, people wouldn't know it's me, and we'd make it a fair trading video where it makes sense because it's a new account, right? Well, on that account, I spent 1 hour to go and do some trades. And I managed to go and get some very amazing trades because I was patient. If I accepted some of the first trades, then I wouldn't have been able to go and get some of the really good trades that I got later on. Trading is quite a complicated thing, to be honest. Like, it's finding the correct time to go and trade a pet, trying to find what a good value is and things like that, which is why I'm trying to go and make this Adopt Me trading website, which goes and actually helps you. For example, it says what they need to add. I don't think any trading website gives you suggestions like this. If you're stuck on figuring out your Adopt Me pet's values and you want to go and learn how to make trades fair, what a win would be, what a lose would be, then you can go and check out the website adoptfrom.me. It's still in progress of going and getting fully set up. If you want to go and check it out a little bit early, then you can check out the trading website right now. Now, if you haven't seen already, I made a video called How to Get Gingerbread While AFK. If you're going to decide to be AFK, which I wouldn't advise because you will earn significantly more gingerbread if you're not AFK. But in the situation that you are AFK because maybe you're cooking dinner, maybe you're doing your homework, maybe you're doing whatever, well, all you need to do is AFK inside of this train. Every single 10 minutes, you'll get 1,000 gingerbread, which is okay. Obviously, if you play the mini games, you can probably get at least 5,000 gingerbread every 10 minutes. So obviously you're way better off going and playing the mini games compared to going and sitting AFK. But then again, you have to do 0 work by sitting in this, and you get every 10 minutes you get 1,000 gingerbread. So it depends if you really can't be bothered to go play the mini games or not, but you would eventually get a pretty decent amount from this train. Just remember, you need to like click somewhere every 10 to 15 minutes. Most people end up using an auto clicker. Tip number 11 is to use alt accounts. Using an alt account, especially during AFKing or the admin abuse, is insane. Imagine you have 2 alt accounts running during Adopt Me's admin abuse, and they give 40,000 gingerbread to each person. All of your accounts now have 40,000 gingerbread. And that means you can go and buy pets on those accounts and trade them to your main account, which is absolutely overpowered. This also works on literally anything. Literally anything. Like claiming door 25 pet on the advent calendar, get it on a bunch of your alt accounts, and trade it to your main. This will just literally get you rich very quickly. So if I was you, use an alt account specifically during the admin abuse, because then you'll go and get a ton more prizes. Next tip is to stock up on gingerbread. I know you might want to go and spend it the second you go and get it, but if you stockpile and hoard your gingerbread, it's going to be beneficial. Let me explain why. Well, you see gingerbread, you need it to go and buy pets. What happens when a new pet comes out? People get overpaced. And what happens when a new pet comes out? You probably don't have enough gingerbread to go and buy it. But if you go and stock up on a ton of gingerbread now, when that brand new pet comes out, you would theoretically have enough gingerbread. Also, how did I jump the high jump? Did you guys witness that? You saw that as well, right? You'd have enough gingerbread to go and buy the brand new pet. And if you go and be one of the first people to go and own one of those pets, you'll go and get overpaid. You'll go and get some pretty good trades if you're one of the first people to own one of those new Christmas pets. Say for example, Adopt Me goes and adds a new pet box, which they probably will. There'll probably be like 40,000 gingerbread, and it'll include like 4 new different pets. As of what they are, I don't know. And look, oh, Christmas is the gingerbread train's going on. Look, plus 50 gingerbread. I'm just gonna sit here AFK while I chat. Let's go. Easy gingerbread. Say that pet box comes out, you have a ton of gingerbread stored. You can go buy a bunch of those boxes, open it up, maybe be one of the first people to get a legendary, trade it, and get tons of value. Obviously, that's why I personally try to store as much gingerbread as possible until the legendaries comes out. I know the legendary will be at like 150,000 gingerbread or 180,000, something expensive. I'm saving up for when the legendary comes out to go and trade it straight away, because most of you guys probably would have spent it on the humbugs, on the turtle doves, and you wouldn't have much gingerbread saved up. So honestly, try and save up as much as you can right now. Tip number 13, on those pet boxes that I just talked about, that Adopt Me is most likely going to add, they always go and add a pet box, like the hair box, or the mistletoes, or the eggy box. You know, there's literally hundreds of pet boxes. My tip is not to open all of them. I know you might think that's silly, you just spent all your gingerbread on them. Well, say you don't get in early, say you buy them at a later point, just keep them, keep hold of them. Things like Christmas gifts. This is really old. This is worth so much now. For example, this Christmas gift is worth 7.8 cookies, which is basically 8 ride potions in value, which is crazy. And if I was you, just hoard a bunch of these boxes. If you want to be rich at a later point, keeping boxes is a thing that once the event's over will only keep decreasing, because more people will trade them and open them, and obviously you can't go and gain more. So having an old item like this becomes really good for trading. My final tip is to use a value website. Obviously I've mentioned this already. I'm going to leave a link down below to go and check out adopt.me. It still may have like a few little bugs, so if you guys do notice anything, then do let me know in the comment section. We'll see what we can do. But honestly, I've been using this for a long time now. I just love the fact that it gives suggestions on what they should go and add to try and make trades a fair or a win for me. For example, it told them that I could ask, can you add a Mega Frost? And I'd still be losing, so it says maybe add a Hedgehog, and now I'd be at a small win. So it helps to go and inform you what you should suggest for someone to go and add into your trade, which I think is absolutely really cool. It's not just about getting wins, it's about going and getting fair trades. And fair trades is what makes the game go round. Now, in case you're wondering how the value is calculated, well, it's actually based off of what the community goes and trades. Meaning this goes and collects Adopt Me Trades data, and based off of that information, it calculates the values. Plus, it combines that with the knowledge of all of the other value websites, mixes it all together, and gives you the result of cookies. So if you want to be one of the first people to go and check out this new Adopt Me value website, you can go and check it out. But if you don't like it being pink, don't worry, I got you. You can swap it into dark mode, which will turn it into a bat dragon design. So you can go and swap between 2 different modes by just pressing the button in the top right. Hopefully these tips go and help you guys. You can let me know what you guys think about this value website as well. I'd love to hear your guys' feedback. It also features a bunch of things that other value websites don't have, such as what is the top demand pets right now and the most wanted items. Apparently this sticker is really wanted. Very interesting. I wouldn't have known that without this, I guess. So you can go and check that out as well. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it and subscribe. Press the button on the right to check out another Adopt Me video that YouTube thinks you'd like to watch next. Or if you want to check out my real life channel for non-gaming content, press the button on the bottom left.